10-day precipitation, it may not seem quite right. But in fact, over the next 6 to 10 days, we're going to see some wetter than normal conditions. And that's going to be because this front's moving through, and we're starting to see that changing of the seasons, which we usually expect a little bit earlier. And we'll see what that's going to entail in Iowa later, but for now, I will send it back to Tyler at the desk.
Thank you very much, Liz. Yeah, we'll see how that affects us over the next few days, and we'll find out after the break, so stay tuned. This is Size Eyes in the Skies. Don't go away. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Let's take a look at tonight's trivia question and answer, shall we? If we want, there we go. This is live TV at its greatest. How many days in a row in 1987 did our faithful viewers in Bakersfield, California experience highs of above at least 80 degrees? There's your choices. What did you at home say? Yes, D, 146 days is correct. That's a lot. There was a very mild season for those folks out in Bakersfield, faithful watchers indeed. Let's take it back to the wall now with your Iowa weather with Curtis. Take it away.
Hey, thanks, Tyler. Yep, we got some Iowa weather coming up here. We're going to talk about what we can expect to come in the next few days and into this weekend, so you can plan accordingly. So right now, current conditions, 69 out there, dew point 32. Pretty dry here, so you can see the relative humidity is just 25%. And also look at our winds, a bit breezy from the west-northwest at 17 miles per hour. Those were gusting pretty good earlier today, and we'll probably slow down a bit as we head into the overnight. So zoom out, and here we're going to take a look at our temperatures across the state. 77 in Sheraton, 68 in Pella and Creston. Up north there, Fort Dodge, 66. Zoom out even further, and we can see a few more temperatures. All the way up north, Mason City, 64. To the southeast, 72 in Council Bluffs. Over to the eastern part of the state, 66 is in Davenport and Cedar Rapids, and 65 up in Dubuque. So next we got our low temperatures for the day. Lowest in Des Moines was right here, 43, maybe a bit cooler there, or up here in Ames. Can we get away from the big city? 38 up north in Mason City, 33 over in the Sioux City area, 41 there in Council Bluffs. The highs for today got to about 73 in Des Moines, 71 for Mason City and Waterloo, and Council Bluffs there about 73, the same as Des Moines. So it was a pretty good day about what we've been experiencing in most of October. So our current surface map, we got windy conditions blowing across the state, but it's pretty pleasant there. Lots of sunshine, and it's a good temperature outside, but it's a good week we've had so far. So our forecast temperature starting at Wednesday at 7 p.m., 57 here in Ames. It'll move on, and we're going to drop down to the upper 30s over this evening. North of there, in about the mid-30s in Rochester, up in Minnesota. And as Thursday comes along, this is in the afternoon, we got 60 over in Ames, and as well as at the Quad Cities, Rochester 51 up there. So for our Ames forecast tonight, mostly clear, big difference there. Winds out of northwest at 48 miles per hour are going to bring us in some of that cool air, and the lack of clouds is going to allow the heat to escape from the surface, and will be cooled down to about 39 degrees this evening. So Ames forecast for tomorrow, it's going to be a basically seasonal day. You're going to go outside and wow, this feels like fall. At least it will to me. Winds this northwest about 5 to 10 miles per hour, but these are going to switch over to southeast as we have a boundary come across, which is going to help set us up for storms this weekend. So we'll be watching out for those. Take a look at our extended forecast. Thursday and Friday, like we mentioned, pretty seasonable. 63 on Thursday. It's a bit warmer on Friday, 73, mostly cloudy. Way cooler on Thursday, being at 38. And this might be a bit optimistic, but we'll see about 51 on Friday evening, starting Saturday. And then Saturday and Sunday, we have a few chances to have a bit of rain. I'll step out so you can see the whole thing. Saturday and Sunday into Monday, chances for rain. High on Saturday, 68. 61 there on Sunday, and Monday about 63 as well. It'll be a bit warmer on those evenings because we have the clouds there, and they'll help seal the heat in. So I think it's a pretty good forecast. We could use some rain. So, yeah.
I mean, clearly we are way below average right now
Yes.
for October precip totals thus far. So, I mean, just seeing a rain graphic in the extended forecast, it seems like it'll be nice for at least here in Ames for everybody else. But wow, I mean, the first chance of like a real
storm.
system.
Yeah.
I mean, because the one that came through last week was like only about an hour long.
Yeah.
And they got sunny
Freak
again.
storm.
Yeah, pretty much that's
Came
all
out
it
of
was.
nowhere.
Yeah, and it's just like, that's crazy to me. I don't know. I don't remember the last time we've seen such an extended period of how dry it was.
Yeah, I looked
you know?
outside, and over here was big cumulus clouds, rain and lightning. Then over here I saw clear blue sky. It was awfully
Well,
peculiar.
and isn't that always the case, though? I mean, we've been so dry, and then this summer we had the crazy flood, obviously, down
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
It's just-
Crazy.
Unfortunately.
total polar
That's
opposite.
Iowa weather for you, seriously. I mean, you go from
That's
flooding, record flooding,
That is
to,
Iowa.
a month of dry. It's crazy.
Keeps you on your toes.
Yeah, it really does.
Yeah.
As a
I
meteorologist.
I know the folks at the Weather Service have to be loving this weather right now just
Yeah.
because it's so
For
calm.
sure.
They can enjoy doing other things down there. But even looking out beyond just the next 5 days, I mean, it could potentially, we could start seeing some cooler weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we were looking out at some of our little computer models we could take a look at.
Yeah, and I know right now we've actually got a couple severe thunderstorm warnings. If we could take
Oh yeah,
a
let's
look
pull those
at
out.
the
Let's go back to
radar,
current. Yes.
you can see down. This is
Oh wow.
right near the Mexican border in New Mexico. It's the El Paso, Texas radar, and you can see they've got a severe thunderstorm moving through. That looks like a pretty decent storm. So they could be experiencing. I didn't actually look at the report, but I
It
would
looks like
expect
there's-
hail.
Yeah, some large hail. on there. Looks like.
Hail and definitely a lot of lightning
Yep.
with this storm. So
Interesting down in New Mexico. I mean,
Yeah.
of all
Yeah.
places too.
yeah, where it's typically very dry, so it's like flip flop.
Yeah.
We get all the dry weather. They're having the severe thunderstorms.
Yeah, and just how that pattern's setting up. I mean, that cutoff low
Right.
sitting down in SoCal right now
Yeah.
still. And that's
Yeah.
what we got to watch later on into next week, which
I
is
think that's
like,
gonna stick around there for a while until something picks it up. But we that's gonna give us that warm weather, so we can just thank it for just sitting there. I think so. For
Yeah.
at least, well, I mean, changes are coming, but I mean for a
do
while.
you want to write a thank you letter, or what do you want to do? About that?
No, we should. We
Well-
got a piece of paper right.
Oh, those are mine. That's personal.
Oh.
No, that's very true though. And you give a nice shout out to Truth or Consequences
I
in
know.
Mexico. That was very
Yeah,
nice.
that works.
Actually, really quick, let's plug our YouTube channel. And oh, there it is. Look at that. How about
Wow.
that? YouTube.com/SciZiceISU, and of course, JustinTV/Seats to see live streaming or archived episodes of the show. But until then, do you guys have anything you want to say? This is it for the week.
Nope.
I'm just giving
Gosh.
everybody an opportunity to talk. Final word?
I can't believe it's. Wow. You know
It's
what?
gonna rain.
Let's just end it.
Let's go, right. All right, well, thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in tonight. I'm Tyler Roney. This is Curtis, Nathan, and Liz. I'm Tyler Roney. Everybody stay classy tonight and have a good one.